given permission to tell it. I'll tell it in first person. I'm Emma, 24, and my dad is 49, my mom 43. So in my high school years, my parents had problems, but they stuck together. Now in the beginning of the year, mom called me to come by the house. She explained that dad and her are getting a divorce because she found out he was cheating on her with Mrs. Smith from down the street. She also said she's suspecting there to be another woman who is much younger, but she couldn't get the evidence. Now, I'm obviously upset because mom and dad are getting a divorce and he's in a relationship with Mrs. Smith, who was like an aunt to me. I make peace with it and move on. Sometime in April, dad proposes to Mrs. Smith and they plan to get married in September. I kind of have mixed feelings about it, but I suck it up and help where I can. I thought, he's still my dad, so whatever, karma will find him. The one thing about karma, she's a petty. Now, Mrs. Smith has a daughter around my age. Oh. Don't say what I think you're about to say.
But do say it, yes, please.
I know what you're thinking.
Let's call her Alex. She was my childhood friend and would spend nights at my place when her parents were having problems. She was like a sister. She eventually left to stay with her dad once her parents got a divorce. She would occasionally come home, mostly if her mom was out of town. I remember seeing her in January of this year. Remember this, it's important for later. Now, obviously, Alex needs to come home since her mom is getting married. To my surprise, she was pregnant. Okay, so he cheated on your mama with Mrs. Smith, but then also cheated on Mrs. Smith with her daughter and got her pregnant. What do we like to say on this channel? Once a cheater, always a cheater. Believe me, if they found the audacity once, they're sure as find it on sale again. We tried asking who the baby daddy is, but she would always shut down the question or avoid it. Strange, but okay, I won't dig. Fast forward to the wedding day and everyone is looking pretty, and my mom got an invite. She didn't show up because she was with her new boo on vacation. Ooh, love that for her. I'm there to get tea for mom. Okay, but you need to tell me everything. And be a somewhat supportive daughter. Internally, I spit on this wedding and spit on his bird poo looking suit. Now comes the golden time of the wedding. Does anyone have a reason for these two people to not get married? Alex stands up and says, I do. Everyone turns around and is like, what? Why? Okay, so little tidbit here of information. I thought initially that people don't really do the, does anyone have a reason for these people to not get married? I thought that that was like something that people don't do anymore. I went to a wedding recently where they did say it. It was a little awkward. Like nobody said anything, but it was like definitely dampened the mood a bit. Cause like I do feel like there were some people who had a reservation or two about the couple. Like don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, you know what I mean? People who are like, oh, they don't say that at weddings anymore. It's like actually they do. So just throwing that out there. Alex walks up with the baby and says to my dad, you need to pay child support. And here is the DNA test. If you refuse, I'll drag you to court. Well, that's dramatic. I love it. Mrs. Smith fainted on the spot. The wedding was a mess. I rushed Alex to find out what exactly happened. Like, did you not know your dad was dating your mom? Turns out when she came to the house in January, she thought my dad and her mom were just close friends. He once found her drinking and decided to join her. One thing led to another. In her defense, she has a thing for older men, so that didn't surprise me. What was disgusting was she knew that was my dad. I mean, yeah. It's one thing to have a thing for older men. It's another thing to, or giggity, your friend's dad. You're high on the list of people I dislike automatically if you do that. So girl, that's nasty. Keep your panties on. But what solved the mystery of who the younger woman was dad got his karma. Side note, Mrs. Smith was out of town for 1 week in January. Dad couldn't wait for 1 week. Please tell me they're together. Please tell me. Honestly, she kind of deserves it. Obviously, we're blaming the man in most situations, but we do blame the people that are like the homewreckers, right? Especially in a situation like this where you stole a man from somebody else. Yes, they were having problems in their marriage, but you still caused a divorce. You still cheated with a married man. And I'm sorry, but like, why did you think it would be different or better for you? It won't be, girl. It's not gonna be better. By rewarding that behavior, you're literally telling him that it's okay. You're telling him he can get away with behaving badly. He's not gonna be different for you. He's not.
You can't trust anyone.
No, you can't.
Oh God, my beauty line. Oh no! Now my true face is revealed! Some people are saying it's fake and everyone clapped. You know what? Everyone did clap. I'm clapping. This is honestly like, you didn't really do anything petty, but the karma that was served, Lady Karma, she gets a 10 out of 10.